Growing up with narcissistic siblings can wreak havoc on your life. A narcissistic sibling isn't always easy to spot, as they can resemble behaviours of siblings from time to time. However, with a narcissist, it's a pervasive pattern of behaviour. It's their intent behind their behaviour. Narcissistic siblings, like any narcissist, are self-centred and entitled. Narcissistic siblings often view everything through a lens of what's in it for me. They believe that the world revolves around them and they expect others to cater to their every demand, to their every desire. This self-entitlement is suffocating to be around. They are highly competitive. They will constantly compete against others and they're incredibly envious of others. These siblings tend to be extremely envious, projecting their own feelings of inadequacy onto others. If you succeed, expect them to belittle your achievements or try to take the credit for your success. They use others for their own personal gain. A narcissistic sibling will only show any form of interest in you if they feel like they can benefit in some way from you. They might come around when they need something, but they will be absent when you're in need. Their relationships are transactional rather than emotional. Narcissistic siblings lack the empathy to truly care about other people's feelings, especially if those feelings do not serve the narcissist. A narcissistic sibling might dismiss your pain or your problems as unimportant, furthering their own agenda without any regard for the impact on you. They display many aggressive and manipulative behaviours. Narcissistic siblings are often bullies. Whether it's stealing your things, manipulating situations, or using psychological warfare, they might gaslight you, making you doubt your own perception of your events, doubt your memories, leaving you confused and hurt. There's often that golden child and scapegoat child dynamic. In families with narcissistic parents, there's usually a golden child who can do no wrong and a scapegoat who is blamed for everything. If your sibling was the golden child, they are likely to be indulged and praised no matter what, while you are left to take the blame for things that weren't your fault, for things that your narcissistic sibling did, which creates feelings of resentment and isolation. The presence of narcissistic siblings can divide families in many painful ways. Narcissists thrive on manipulation, and in the case of a family, they can divide and conquer. Narcissistic siblings will use manipulative tactics like triangulation to play family members off against one another. They might turn your parents against you or pit you and your siblings against each other for control and attention. They can exploit family resources. A narcissistic sibling might feel entitled to the family wealth, inheritance, or attention. They might scheme and plan to get what they want, even if it means deceiving or hurting others. They use family to boost their image, whether it's through telling false stories or only showing up when they want to be praised. Narcissistic siblings often use family gatherings to elevate their own image, leaving others feeling unnoticed and unappreciated. The best way to protect yourself against narcissistic siblings is to set firm boundaries. Now, narcissists don't respect boundaries. However, it's crucial to set and maintain them for your own emotional well-being. Whether it's limiting your interactions with them or refusing to engage in their manipulative games, being clear about what you will and won't tolerate is key. The grey rock technique, where you become emotionally unresponsive to the narcissist, attempts to manipulate or provoke you. Keep your response short and neutral, avoiding any emotional investment in their drama. This denies them the fuel that they need to continue manipulating you. Limit contact. In many cases, going low or no contact can be necessary for your mental health. A narcissistic sibling can cause ongoing damage to your self-esteem and your emotional stability, so reducing contact or cutting contact might be your best option. Don't take it personally. Narcissists will often attack or belittle you, but it's important to remember that their behaviour reflects on their internal struggles and insecurities, not your worth. Protecting your emotional health means detaching from their toxic behaviour and refusing to internalise their hurtful comments. Seek support. If you've experienced emotional or physical abuse from a narcissistic sibling, reaching out to therapists or support groups can help you process your experience. Talking to others who understand narcissistic abuse can provide validation and relief. Recognise their manipulative tactics. Narcissistic siblings use tactics like guilt tripping, gaslighting, and playing the victim to manipulate you into doing their bidding. When you can identify these behaviours, you can resist being drawn into their abusive, manipulative games.